Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, the Chameleon Girl, and today I'm going to be having the native ponytail installed into my hair. As you all can see, my hair is a bit of a mess, and I had just had it trimmed, so the ends are pretty even, so it's gonna make the process a little bit different than I'm used to. But with the help of my daughter Tatiana, come on Tati, she's going to be actually putting the braid into my hair. First things first, I need to prep my hair. So the first thing that I like to do is grab some water, and usually I do this at the sink, but I have a little bowl of warm water here. And the first thing that I like to do is go ahead and start by wetting my hair with a brush. Not soak. You don't want your hair to be soaking wet for this procedure. And this is not my best brush. Do you guys know where my better brush is? Like a hard brush?
I can grab it. 1 second.
Okay. So anyway, that's the first thing that you like to do, and I'm just switching out brushes right quick. So I could take a firm brush, so you're getting all the way into the scalp, especially if you have thicker hair or kinkier hair or something, you want to go all the way into the scalp. Ouch, like that. Now this brush is so hard, but anyway, you just want to brush through your hair after it is damp. Like I said, you don't want it completely wet. Make sure to get the back of your hair dampened. Now, after I do that, then sometimes, not all the times, I take some Lotta Body or some type of foaming mousse. Not anything that would make your hair crispy or, just really hard, okay? And then I just take this and I go into my hair with that. And with this procedure, with the way that I'm doing this, I like to go to the ends of my hair and make sure they're damp as well. And I will tell you why in just a moment, okay? So those are the two things that you'll need at first. Is some water and some type of a foam. You don't have to have the foam, so if you don't have any, don't worry about it. But some of you may know that this is my favorite type of hair cream, which is very inexpensive. It's the African Pride Olive Miracle, and you can find this at Walmart. So I'm going to put a quarter size amount into the palm of my hands, rub my hands together, and then I start putting that around the edges of my hair. And then of course get it around the edges of the back of your hair. The reason why I like to put some type of a cream in my hair, well, that type of a cream, but you can, the second best cream that I would recommend using is the Pink Oil Moisturizer. And then I add a little bit more, so another, maybe over a nickel size amount. And I put this in the end of my hair because when I moisturize my hair down to the ends and then also place water in it allows my hair to blend in better to the braid, which you'll see in just a little bit. And the next thing I do is I take some black gel. The kind that I like to use is really Eco Style, but anyway, this is Proclaim. For some reason, when you put cream into your hair, before you put any kind of gel in your hair, it does two things. It prevents it from being brittle, and also it stops the flaking. So then you're gonna put that into your hair, and you don't need a whole bunch, but you need a decent amount. And then I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges. And of course, when I do the back of it, I don't use, see, that's all I have left for the back. And the reason why is because when you use a lot of gel in your hair, unless you plan on setting it with a scarf or what have you, excuse me, I have a cold, it will make your hair lay flatter without putting a whole bunch. So then after that, I take and I go back in with my brush. And I was asking my daughter, do I usually use 2 rubber bands, or how many rubber bands do I use? And I actually think I use 2. Do you know where another small one is, Tati?
No, but I can show you how to like use a different way of like wrapping like the hair and like the rubber bands.
Yeah, but I don't want a thick rubber band in it, is what I'm saying. I want it to be a very small pony. What about the one that was broken? And that's up in my drawer, next to my bed. Okay, so as she's grabbing that, I'm going to continue to brush my hair because I want it to be really, really nice and smooth to my head. So, and with this ponytail, I call it a native ponytail because I noticed that a lot of Native American people, you know, they just wear that one long ponytail. And so I think my hair may be damp enough, but we're going to find out here soon. So we want it to be really, really smooth. And then I feel that it's not as moist as it needs to be with the fresh trim on there. Those ends are too blunt and they need to be able to blend seamlessly into the ponytail. So what I'm going to do is add some more foam to my hair. Is it all in there?
No, there's just a little bit.
Where?
Yeah. And a little bit on this side too.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. And when I wear this ponytail, let me have the ponytail holder that you just got. People mistake it for my real hair. And that's what you want. So notice that I'm not going high, I'm not going down real low. I'm just going about the, kind of like at the middle or the base of my scalp. And this one is broke. I hope it doesn't break on us, because it's a little bit broken. Now this is a hairstyle that you can keep up for a few days, depending on if you wrap it in the evening with a scarf, or you can redo it daily. And so then the next thing that I do is kind of take a paddle brush and I go through that. Now I still feel like it's just not moist enough, so I'm going in with some more cream, because it has to be able to blend and work its way into the ponytail, like intertwine with the ponytail. the excess, you can rub right into your hair or around the edges. But before I get into putting the ponytail, I'm just going to quickly brush out a little bit of baby hair for it to just appear to be like, you know, my hair is just naturally that long. And I'm just kind of lightly brushing out the baby hair. Y'all know I love baby hair, little baby hair. Even when I get my hair braided, you know, which I rarely do anymore. And then you'll take 1 pack of braiding hair. Now this one is called Innocence Luxury Premium Hair, and it's pre-stretched, and the ends of it are feathered. So you don't want it to be a blunt type of hair, okay? Because it takes away from the natural look. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and just remove this from the package by sticking my finger right in the middle of it so that it'll stay separated, right? And then I'll just cut off the wire that holds it in and remove that quickly. And then what I want to do is give this a brush. I'm going to brush through that for easier braiding so that there's not tangles or anything in there. Okay. Now, the next step that I'll do is I'll go ahead and take a ponytail holder. Now I have 2 here, but I don't prefer this one because it's just really big and thick. And so I'll take this and I'll put it right in the middle of the hair. Then I'll fold it in under or in half to where I tuck it into that hair. Then I give it a stretch to make sure it's tight, and I'll go back in, and as I'm holding on to the top of it so that it's not coming out or anything, and I'll just lightly comb through with my paddle brush. Then the next step that I will do, I'll just kind of turn to the side for you guys, is I'll take this and I'll place this with it open, of course, on top of my ponytail, my own natural ponytail. And it doesn't really matter how long or short your hair is for this style. And then I'll pull it, and then I'll just wind it on in there. Wind it in there. Now, I will once again, now that it's in there, I'm going to give it one more brush so that your hair is already trying to take the shape of it. Now this is where my daughter will come in, Tatiana, who is 9 years old. And I'm going to clip the ends, but I don't want them perfect, so I'm going to do them at an angle, okay?
She's 10.
Huh?
She's 10.
Oh, my 10-year-old daughter. Oh, they growing up so fast on me. But anyway, I got that in there, so now I'm going to have her go ahead and braid that all the way to the end for me. And we don't have a rubber band for the end. Isn't that terrific? You may want to go get a rubber band right quick. Do you know where one's at? No, it's okay. I know what to do. We'll just use that other ponytail holder. Now make sure you're going over and make sure you're grabbing my hair like you usually do. Cause she does this for me all the time. I don't do it. I don't do the braiding part. I just insert it. Don't pull too hard. Pull it on down to the flow. Hey. And this is, it really looks natural. I can't wait for the end result so you guys can see what I mean. Make sure your sections are even. Don't be nervous. It's okay. Is any of the ends poking out?
No, I haven't gotten to the ends.
No, I mean the ends of my real hair.
Oh yeah,
They're out or they are?
one piece. It's just
Where?
right
Okay,
here.
then we'll add a little gel to it.
Mhm.
You need a paddle brush or is it going fine?
It's doing fine.
It feels good. The blending good?
Mhm.
At the top too?
Mhm.
Y'all, y'all, y'all.
You see that ponytail there?
This one, can I put it on? I wish I had a small one so we can really, hold on because I want you to show them how you're doing it. So then we're just gonna take and we're just gonna put that in and unfortunately I just got this big old ponytail over, but what we're gonna do is kinda go up with it. So I like to use a little rubber band, just the traditional rubber bands at the end. But unfortunately, I don't have one. Don't even know where one's at. Okay, now what she's going to do is anywhere that it may be sticking up because my hair is so bluntly cut, she's gonna rub her hands together, take a look. She already got a little gel. She's gonna rub her hands together, and then she's just gonna smooth it over it. So it'll blend right in seamlessly. Don't get it on my shirt, boo. Is it going in? Or do you need to tuck it?
There's a little bit more gel.
Tuck it on in there. It's not tucking. Like I said, this works for anybody's hair. It doesn't matter. As long as you could get a ponytail in your head that's like that long, which is 1 inch long, you can pull this off.
Okay.
So if you have a ponytail, you pull it off. Okay. So as you guys can see, we're done with that. And I'm going to turn to the back so you guys can see how natural looking it is. And unfortunately, like I said, we don't have just a regular rubber band. We had to use such a big ponytail on her. But I think that it feels like it looks good. I'm going to try and see if I can see the back of it, and I can't. But anyway, notice how the ponytail holder is right here, and then how ponytails start out, and then it just comes down. I can already imagine that she did a good job. But that is how you achieve the Native American ponytail with an extension. And this hair that I purchased, it doesn't have to be this brand. Just make sure it's something that is pre-feathered, stretched to where the ends are like pointy like that, because that's what is going to make it look more natural, like it's your own hair. And I want to thank you guys for being patient with me as sometime I am away. I hope you all understand that life does happen, and a lot of life has happened to me. But thank you for tuning in. God bless, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe my channel if you haven't. Anything can happen on Chameleon Girls channel. Thank you again. God bless.